Reddit, Wall Street Bets, GameStop, AMC. Those are the topics we'll be talking about today, and how they have changed the market and how people invest. They have taken out, they, as in Wall Street Bets, has taken out billions of dollars from several hedge funds, and yeah, that's pretty amazing. Now we're going to talk about investing just a little lightly, what I think what's going to happen, and how I messed up and sold my GameStop at like $5. I thought, oh man, yeah, it still hurts. Because, yeah, I didn't believe in the company. Everyone said it was going down. That made sense to me because I don't like the GameStop experience. I shop online. I get cash back with Amazon, so I shop there. And I only go to GameStop if I want to sell a video game at 5% of its value. I'm sure you've heard this before. I'm just going to give you a quick recap of what happened. If you have, if you haven't, now you know. So there were a bunch of hedge funds that were assuming GameStop was going out of business, and they were shorting them. They were shorting more than 100% of the stock that was available. Someone on Reddit noticed this, and they bought a lot of the stock. They made a report to the other degenerate gamblers on Wall Street Bets, and I like reading that stuff because it's very entertaining. And they said, buy this stock, because if they buy the stock and cause the stock to go up, they can do a short squeeze. Basically, anytime that they are shorting a stock, you can lose unlimited money, and to keep your shorts in play, you're going to have to keep a lot of money liquid. You have to be able to cover the shorts in the event that the stock goes up. So if they can't cover their shorts, and if they can't close out their shorts, they have to market close their positions and buy the stock at whatever the market price is in that very moment. Otherwise, they're getting a margin call and their accounts will get closed. So hedge funds have lost billions of dollars. AMC theaters have been saved, and GameStop has been saved. Now, would I invest in these companies? Well, I would at a good valuation, but at this time, no. This is no. Now, on Wall Street Bets, there are over 2.5 million users, and a lot of them are very smart, and a lot of people are very new to investing and might not understand everything. You could probably see that from any of the comments in a Wall Street Bets thread. And the thing is, when you sell a stock, someone has to buy that stock. If GameStop actually goes to $1,000, which is what they're all trying to do, everyone's going to be making a run for that exit door to cash out their positions, and that's a very small door. Once you start selling, that price is going down. I don't think you should wait that long if you are in GameStop to take some profit. You don't have to sell all your positions. You could sell some just to secure that you have some money later on. Now, this isn't financial advice. It's just very practical suggestion that, hey, if this stock does like 100x in a month, maybe you should take some profits out. You should probably cash out something. You don't have to go all out. You could do maybe 1 share, 2 shares, just a little bit to secure your future. So at about $350 a share with a market cap of $24 billion, for GameStop to double again, they would need another $24 billion. And for the share price to be $1,000, the market cap would have to be around $70 billion. That's a lot of money. And if you take a look at the revenue GameStop generated in 2020 and previous years, the valuation is nowhere near that, especially when compared to other companies. So stock price doesn't necessarily mean stock value. That value is determined by market cap in relation to the amount of shares available, and that's how you get the stock price. So even though two companies could have a market cap of $20 billion, the stock prices could be very different. And that's a thing you have to consider. Like, this price can't keep going up forever. I mean, if it does, cool. So I have a few takeaways from this. 1, it's very risky. 2, take some profit. 3, don't bet against Reddit. Yeah, do not bet against Reddit. What you can do is stay out of the way. That's what I did, because the Reddit groups can really cause a stock to go up. This has happened for Tesla, Neo, Palantir, and I've just been reading it. I've been just kind of dabbling with it. I don't really jump all in because it's very risky. My stock investing goal is very humble. I invest in things that I think are a good value. This is full value, Darren. And where I can make a return. Now, I'm not trying to make 100% return in a day. That would be nice. But I'm happy with 10% a year. I'm happy with the index fund level of 10% a year. As long as I am net positive for a year in investing, I'm happy. You just have to set your expectations that way so you don't FOMO into a stock. Now let's talk about AMC. AMC was on the verge of bankruptcy. It makes sense. They have a lot of real estate. It's very expensive and people aren't going to movie theaters. Movies aren't being produced. So even if you did want to go to the movie theater, there might not be a movie you want to watch. So AMC was on the verge of collapsing, and Wall Street Bets on Reddit also saw that AMC was being heavily shorted, and they started buying up the stock and it went up. Now, Wall Street Bets was only able to do this with stocks that have a very small market cap. For any stock with a market cap of less than $5 billion, it can move very quickly, especially when the Reddit investors get into it, and that's probably gonna be your best investment. If you see a stock and everyone says it's good and it has like 20 rocket ships and the market cap is less than 5 billion, the likelihood of it moving fast or actually going up to the moon, it's high. It's very high. Now, it's not guaranteed. These are gambles. I'm dabbling with a small amount on just a Robinhood account just for fun, while keeping all my investments in a very slow traditional account where it's uncomfortable to invest. Basically, if you want to trade, it's very inconvenient, and I need that inconvenience so I don't trade every day. Because if you use Robinhood, it's very easy to trade. It's very easy to jump in and out of positions, and that might cause you to overtrade or make some bad decisions. I'm happy just with like a slow investment where you don't actually have to look at the stock market every day, because you can get obsessed just looking at it, and you kind of want to enjoy your time. You know, you don't want to be stressed out all day over a stock. Same thing with cryptocurrency. It's if you're looking every day, and the same thing for cryptocurrency. Maybe if you're looking at the prices of cryptocurrency several times a day, you might be over invested. You kind of have to remember, when it comes to these investments, you look for solid investments, you look for things that are going to grow, because the number one rule for investing is you have to look at what the company is doing, how much they're worth, and how much you think they'll be worth in 5 years. If this company is growing, if they're going to do more now, is it worth it to invest? Now we're going to jump to Tesla. I don't think Tesla is worth its current valuation. I'm obviously not going to short it. So many people have lost money shorting GameStop and Tesla and AMC, and I don't want that to be me. Now, I don't have any additional knowledge that these hedge fund investors have. They probably have more inside information than I do as a retail investor, and they're getting killed. It's kind of like Ip Man. He's fighting 20 people, and he's kicking all of their butts. Now, let's say I and my 20 friends are just hanging out and we feel like beating up Donnie Yen, and each of them start fighting him one at a time and they're getting knocked out. I am not going to be in line behind them just walking in. It's like, yeah, I'm going to go for it. Maybe I can take this guy. No, that is a bad idea. Go the other way. Just avoid the situation and look for solid investments. And so in this situation where you're in a potential fight with Donnie Yen, maybe fight a little kid. Make sure you have a chance of winning when you go into an investment. You look for a solid investment where you have a good chance of winning. Now, that was an awful example, but if you got your full value for today, as far as stock lessons, what's going on in the market, hit that like button, or wait till I make a better video, because I needed to make a video this week, and I was feeling very lazy because I've just been reading so much of the stock market that I did not do enough research for a detailed review of any of the other projects I'm working on. All right, that's it for the day. Dan out.